guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you what is in my monthly makeup basket for the month of February. So this month, it's kind of a mixture of older Shop My Stash items and new items that I'm trying to form an opinion on. So as usual, I'm going to start in this back section. This is where I keep a lot of face products. First, I do have two primers in here. One is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. You might know that this is in my project pan currently, and I don't like to use this as a primer. I use it actually just kind of as a foundation mixer to give my foundation a little bit more of a glowy, sheer finish. So that's what I use it for. When I want to use actual primer, I have just recently picked up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Primer. I've hardly used this yet, so this month I really want to make an effort to figure out how this product works and whether or not I like it. I also have in here a moisturizer that I kind of use as a primer, the Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Invisible Finish Moisture Gel. This was in my monthly favorites. I've actually recently discovered that I really like this kind of as like a skin smoothing makeup prep step, I guess kind of as a primer, but unfortunately it's almost gone. I had been using it as a night cream before that, or a night moisturizer, so I think I want to just kind of finish this off this month because it's really almost done. For foundation, I just have my Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation. This is also in my project pan. I've really been enjoying using this a lot. It's a really nice foundation. One of the main concealers that I'll be using this month is the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I don't know if I like this very much. I just don't think that it has the full coverage that people seem to say that it does. I feel like it doesn't have any more coverage than like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer, which is just kind of your average middle of the road level of coverage. I don't feel like it has that much more than that. So I don't know, but it's what I'm using. I bought it with my money, so I'm using it. I don't think it's bad. I just don't find that it has great coverage, which is disappointing. For setting spray, I have the Pixi Glow Mist. This is relatively new to me, and I've been really enjoying it, so that's in here this month. And the last thing in here is this e.l.f. I think it's their liquid highlighter or liquid illuminator. It's, I don't know. I've only used it a couple times, so I want to kind of figure it out. The problem I've been having is I feel like it always comes out separated, so I really need to shake it. I don't know, it was on sale when I got it, so maybe that's why it was on sale. Okay, that was a little bit better. It has a really glossy finish, but there's really not a whole lot of shimmer in there, which is interesting. So I am curious to get more use out of this month and see how I end up liking it. So that's that section, kind of like foundation, concealer, primer, that sort of thing. This is, I've got kind of more like powder face products. So first I just have my setting powder. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder. I have it in the shade Fair. This is just my current face powder to set my whole face. And then I brought back out my good old Lolo Sculpt and Glow Contour Duo. This was in last year's project pan, and I have kind of taken a little bit of a break from it ever since I, ended that project, just to kind of, move on a little bit. But I did want to bring it back out. This has been repressed, and this is after like re-hitting pan after repressing, so there's not a whole lot of product left in here. I'd love to finish it off, even if it's not in an official project pan. I'd love to continue focusing on it. Then over here I have what is in my project pan currently. This is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. Spoiler alert, I have not yet hit pan, but we'll see. Maybe by the update in a few days I will. And then a blush that I love that I haven't used in a while. Well, I've used it here and there, but I want to focus on it more this month. This is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. It's a beautiful matte, like dusty, rosy color. I love that blush. And then back here I have some eye products. So I selected two palettes this month to focus on. So when I was selecting these products, I was trying to kind of keep in mind this month is Valentine's Day coming up, so I was sort of sticking with that sort of a theme. But ever since I did my products I've been neglecting Get Ready With Me video where I used the Norvina palette, I've been wanting to reach for it more. I was kind of re-inspired to use it after that video. It's a beautiful palette, and especially beautiful for Valentine's Day because it's got some really pretty pinks and purples, which I think are good kind of Valentine's Day colors. I also just want to focus on my old trusty Modern Renaissance palette. I love this palette, and I also think that this is a really good palette for Valentine's Day type looks because it's got these two beautiful fuchsia pinks, some reds. I just really love this palette, and I think it's been a while since I have put it in one of my everyday makeup baskets, so I'm going to try to get some good use out of that this month. I'd love to hit some more pans in here. So far I've only hit pan on Primavera. You can hardly see it, but I promise I have. But I would love to maybe hit pan on some more shades. No rush though. So there's that. And then I have this sheet where I'm keeping track of my project pan progress for some of those products. Alright, and then the 4 other things that are in that section are some more eye products. I wanted to keep my Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeliner pencil in here for another month. I had it in here last month and I think I only used it kind of a couple of times, so I want to keep using it because it's one of those products that I always forget to use, and it's a nice eyeliner. I should use it more often. Then I also, from Jordana, have the 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond in here. This is also in my project pan. I usually keep all my project pan items in here so I can remember to use them most days. But this is just a nude jumbo eye pencil that I have actually been using as a eye primer. And it works pretty nicely for that. So that's what I've been using that for. Sometimes I use it to brighten the inner rim as well, but mostly just as an eye primer. Then I have my brow pencil, the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil in Taupe. This is the one I'm trying to work through right now. Not my fave, but it works. And then lastly, the Covergirl Super Sizer Mascara. This is the mascara that I think I have like 1 more month left of use in here. That is that top section. So lastly we have this bottom drawer. This is where I mostly keep lip products and a few other things that don't fit up here. First of all, a couple of face products actually. This sample that will not die of the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. This is almost done. This will be done soon. I don't know, I like this. That will hopefully be finished off this month. Can't believe how long. I think this has lasted like a month and a half. Not of daily use, but still. And then the e.l.f. Smooth and Set Under Eye Powder. This is truly almost gone. I think I'd like to also finish this off this month as well, even though it's not in an official project pan. And then I did put one other blush in here. This one is new to me. This is the Wet n Wild Ombre blush in a Purple Haze. I wish it didn't have this obnoxious clearance sticker on there, but I'm sure I could take that off. But this is actually a blush that I just got, mostly because it was on clearance, but also because I really liked the color. I don't have anything else like this in my collection. It's kind of like a cool baby pink, almost purple blush, and it is kind of an ombre. It ombres from lavender to a baby pink. So I have hardly even used this, so I would like to use that this month. I did put my black liquid liner in here this month. This is the NYX Epic Ink. I've heard that it's best to store these lying sideways, like lying flat and not upside down like this. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've always done. And I feel like this will be nice for some like really pretty, like romantic Valentine's Day inspired looks. So that'll be nice. I don't always wear liquid liner, but sometimes I do. And when I do, I really like it. So there is that. And then I did just post a video kicking off a new monthly series on my channel where I go through and randomly select 4 lip products to focus on for the month, 1 each week. And if you want to hear more details on that series and the lip products that were chosen this month, that video will be linked. But just to quickly give you an overview, the products I'll be focusing on this month are the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee, the Wet n Wild Mega Last lip color in Don't Blink Pink. I actually was going to put this in my makeup basket anyway for the month because I had so much fun actually with the purple one from Wet n Wild last month. So very excited. This is like a hot pink. And then I've got the Ulta Beauty Nude Lipstick in Pink Chocolate. I don't know how I ended up with such like Valentine's Day appropriate colors. And then lastly the Madame Glam Velvet Lipstick in Fig. So those are the lip products I'll be focusing on. If you want to hear more details on how I'm structuring that little project or series, that video will be linked. It's a quick video, but I'm really excited about that. I think this will be a good way to make sure I'm getting use out of all of my lipsticks, rotating through them, and not having to put them in project pans in order to do that, because I've said it before, but I don't like having lip products in project pans. It's just not for me. Alrighty, so that is everything that I have chosen to include in this month's everyday makeup basket. Lately I have been doing these videos at the beginning of each month, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm really glad that I did decide to bring this series back because I've been having a lot of fun with it, and you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. So that is it for this month's everyday makeup basket. I will certainly be using these throughout the month. I'm sure you'll see them on my face in videos. Really excited for this month. It'll be a short month. I feel like January was like the longest month ever, and I feel like I've heard a lot of other people say that too. It just seemed so long. So I'm sure that February will seem crazy short in comparison because it's only like, what, 28 days. So anyway, hope you guys all have a great February, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.